here's how it's gonna be. I have a somewhat more packed schedule than I've had for any other moment in my whole life. These past few like months, yeah, like this past like time of my life has just been a lot more organized, I guess. And that's like a product of me just having a lot more stuff to do, so I've been forced to like make sure that I know what stuff to do when and all that. I guess it's maybe also a thing that I have more responsibilities, chores to do. For example, I have to make dinner. I was actually already ready to make it, but my mom complained that she kind of wanted to eat later. Not complained, I don't know, I dropped that word. So I've just kind of like set up to make dinner, but I'm not going to do it yet because it'll be too early. So now I'm waiting, like a few minutes to start, and then I'll make dinner in like 20 minutes and we'll be ready. And if my calculation is correct, and I can make dinner in like 20 minutes, that means I should start making dinner at 17:40 in order to get them done by 18, because that's when my mom wants them. Right now, time is 17:22, I see there, and I also was looking under the way, which means I have like roughly 20 minutes or 15 to like play this Hollow Knight playthrough. On a good run, this would not be happening. Let's say like good run now is like 50-40 minutes or something, 50 or 40 minutes. Decent run, like collector run is like 30 minutes usually, and uploading and stuff. So having this take less than 20 minutes is pretty unlikely and also not ideal, so I don't want that to happen. Which means I'm gonna be cutting this video into like 2 parts that you won't notice. I'll just pause the recording and continue recording after I've made dinner and eaten all that. We'll just see that I'll just be kind of goofy because it'll be a gap. Just like, oh, I've been all warped up now, getting to the later bosses, having a blast, and then immediately after it'll just suddenly become really, really shit. Like I've no warm up, probably exhausted from making dinner or something. I don't know. It's not a difficult dinner at all. I'm making soup. I love soup. I make soup. We have a lot of like frozen soup in our fridge. I just kind of just keeping it up. I usually don't make it unless I'm like busy or something. But I just ended up us having a lot of it now, and none of us ever use it, so I'm just gonna use one of them now to free up some more space. But yeah, it's a pumpkin soup. I thought about adding some meat too, but I realized if there's not gonna be enough food, that's completely fine, because we have so many like, what's it called, like scraps of dinner from previous dinners. So we just have a lot of food in our fridge, which is just I don't know, it just takes up space once again. So if people are dissatisfied or unsatisfied by the amount of meal I've prepared, I can always just go in and take some of the stuff that we prepared beforehand, like the amount of stuff. We have so much, so like, yeah. Ideally, I'd even have to like make it too little on purpose, so that we're forced to eat them. If I'm like making space and all that. Oh, I thought you were just kind of stuck, and I didn't want to do anything to destroy that. Oh, well, she's kind of goofy. It's like she doesn't like jumping. What has happened to you, Runner? What the hell? Why are you... Okay, so that move you can... That's... You're... What? Are you stuck on the floor? No? This is Max Goofy. Okay, well, Hornet... Trying out some new strats, I guess. Doing something a little bit different. I respect it. I admire the hustle. Fuck you, Gorb. I hate you. Heal. Yeah. School is Max Goofy now because we just got our grades today. And I got fine grades. There's some that are annoying at, others that I'm happy about. As usual. This was the final grades though. There's no more like reason to do anything at school, if that makes sense, because we've gotten a final grade. Nothing's gonna change that now, and there's nothing new that they want to teach us because we finished everything. And we still have some classes left, which is really strange. specifically in one class, called pseudo programming, I like to call it. I didn't mean to let go of the attack there. Corb is really wrecking me here. This is annoying. Then I have to heal, and that's just a hassle. What? I didn't need to let go there either. Man. Anyway, yeah, we have that class still, and we've just started in a huge, like, assignment. It's an exam assignment. If we'd end up having that class as an exam, we're going to be using this assignment as, like, our, jump off for that exam, I think. I don't know how to call it. So it'll only be important if we get that class for an assignment. Otherwise, it's, like, an entirely useless, entirely unnecessary, like, amount of hours that we should have spending on this. So I'm gonna do my best on it because the teacher gave me a good grade, so I'm not gonna just be a bitch. And also, it might be relevant, so you know. Yeah. Although, that is the only thing that actually matters now. No other class has any reason to, like, you don't need to pay attention, you don't need to do anything, because we're done. There's, like, we finished everything. Now it's just maybe, like, practice for exams, I guess. I guess that's fair, we can practice. And that is what we're doing in Danish class, which is fine. I'm gonna be working on that. Maybe I've understood now. This is not so much as us wanting grades anymore, it's just practicing and learning for the next exam. I'm just confused because there's some classes we don't even get exams in, so it's strange. Anyway. Yeah. That ramble is kind of over now. I realize that I might be just wrong. Oh shit. Cable's kind of weird. What the hell? I'm not playing really well. In 10 minutes I'm gonna be leaving. I'm not playing or talking all that well. Anyway. So, what have you been up to? Oh man, that sucks. You, want to talk about it? No? It's fine. If you want, I can talk about some stuff that I've been doing. Been playing For Honor. Love that game. Favorite online game. Playing Gladiator. It's a lot of fun. Used to play the series, which very different now, like being on the constant offense, just never getting your opponent any time to think. And since you're very passive and slow, and you just rely on being able to punish your opponents for like, being a bit too defensive themselves, or like you essentially like feign a lot of attacks and make sure how to punish them for thinking you did something that you were showing that you did. If that makes sense. Well, that's similar, but it's a lot faster. Now I am always attacking, and like half my attacks are just feint into a different attack, which just leaves people unable to block them and don't have time to anything and just kill them. It's pretty great. Although sometimes I've noticed that some characters have moves that even if I feint my epic cool attack, really dangerous one, and they block, like try to be it's unblockable, so they try to parry it. It's a heavy attack. If I then feint into a light attack, their attack comes out first. I feinted into a light attack, but they still win by trying to parry, which I'm not a fan of. I think that's pretty annoying. Guess that just means I have to start dog instead of just like spamming. Which might be a good thing. Because it also stops like dodge attacks. Dodge, not dodge attacks. They're still enigma to me. What? Oh man. I also play chess. I really dislike chess. Not smart, so it's just kind of a pain. feel like I have to think too much. I'm trying to figure out anything and never feel like I'm doing the right move. Like, the feeling when you're starting up a new game. You know, it's like the same feeling as soccer, honestly. Because in that game, I have no idea what I'm doing, and it seems to me like everyone else has a really strong idea of like what's supposed to be going on and what you're supposed to be doing. Because they're like good at it, they've played a lot. Anyone ever invites you to play chess are just assholes who want to stop some noob. So they already know what's going on, and I do not. So when I play with them, I'm just confused, and I don't know what to do, and I spend too much time like wondering if I did the right move because I have no idea what I'm doing. Same thing with soccer. If I pass the ball to some guy, was that the right move? I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Sometimes people will say, give me the ball, and at the same time other people will say the same thing. This is a horrible analogy, I just realized, but this time it's kind of the same feeling. I don't know. Chess is not fun though. Well, I'm kind of winning in that match. I have a positional advantage or whatever. I don't know what to do with that though, so that sucks. Yeah. It's like a chess match that's supposed to be taking place over like the course of 7 days, I think. It's a weird thing that I got invited to. We'll see how it goes. If I win, I'll be sure to say it. If I don't, I might not say it. Oh, he jumped. Okay. I almost have to make dinner soon. It's like 7 minutes. Yeah, damn it. Uh-huh. Whoa. Okay. Yay. Ah. Alright. Yeah. Oh wait, what the hell? I was not thinking. Well, I was thinking of something else entirely. There's like this thing called Tech Message. It's basically like an advert for a school, I think. And I'm supposed to take part of it. Because I guess we don't have any classes anymore, so it is something they just make do instead. In a different subject, we made like a cool product. And you know, that sub class is like completely done. We finished it. There's nothing to do anymore. But apparently now we have to present it to a lot of like strangers who's gonna come look at the school and see if their kids want to join. And we were supposed to be like there from like 1 to like 6, like 18. And I'm not sure why they think I'm gonna join. First of all, I might have done it if I got a better grade, but for some reason I got a relatively low grade compared to like what I think I deserve. I was expecting like what the equivalent of like an A or a B, because I think I was like one of the best people in the class, and we did a banger product. And my group, one of my group mates got like a B, which is annoying me because I didn't get it. I got like the grade lower, so that's just insulting, honestly. I definitely know all the, like the theory, and I think I showed it too. I'm not sure. I cannot imagine anything I could have done better, and I didn't even get close to like the top grade. So that's very annoying. So I don't think I'm gonna show up to the tech message. Something that's gonna take a lot of time for no reason. I don't know. It's just kind of weirding me out. I want to talk to the teacher about it, but he's not even a teacher, and that's what I'm thinking about might have happened. Essentially, our teacher was like in practice, and a different teacher kind of tagged along at some point and became like a co-teacher. And with that teacher, I never interacted with like at all, except like one time when they first arrived. So if they were the person that graded me, I can understand why I got like a relatively like average grade, because they have nothing to grade me off of. So that just annoys me a lot, because that's just not how it's supposed to work. And that I sound annoyed because it's like a really important grade too. It like counts for like 2 grades of anything else. Okay, I'm dying to sisters, come on. So it's just a thing. I don't think I deserve to be dead right now. Oh, perfect timing. I'm making dinner. Bye.